Bloating after every meal is not normal. Common, yes, but normal, not really. Bloating is your body's way of saying, hey, this digestive situation just ain't functioning as it should. There's a major malfunction somewhere, and I need you to address it. I want to walk you through 7 reasons this might be happening. Now, if you're somebody you've been eating a meal and you felt fine, and then 5, 6, 7 hours later, you felt like you were 5 months pregnant. You were doing all the right things, and then you start to think, well, it's just normal for me. No, bloating after every meal is not normal. Common? Can be. Normal? Definitely not. It usually happens because your body's saying, yo, something's not functioning right. We got a major malfunction here, partner. We need to address this. 7 hidden things. First, your gut bacteria may be out of balance. Gas is often created when bacteria in your gut ferment carbohydrates that were not fully digested earlier in the digestive tract. Now, here's the other issue with that. We have a lot of carbs that we eat in our diet, especially in Americas. And then on top of that, a lot of people don't chew their food the best. A little gas is normal. What my grandma used to call breaking wind. That's normal. But when the bacteria are in the wrong place or certain bacteria overgrow, you can feel bloated, tight, heavy, uncomfortable, and all that after every meal. This is why some people say, I bloat after every meal. It may not be every food. It may be how your gut is reacting to the food. Number 2, food sensitivities. Now, there is a sensitivity test for this, and I do carry that and I work with some of my Synergy Sling clients with that. This does not always mean a true allergy. Understand that about food sensitivities. A food intolerance means your body has some trouble from time to time breaking down certain foods. That can lead to gas, bloating, diarrhea, or discomfort. Some common triggers. You talk about wheat. Most people struggle with wheat and dairy. And then certain sugars, artificial sweeteners, and foods that are high on the FODMAP, foods like onions, garlic, beans, and some of the fruits. So there's a struggle there for some people. But the biggest mistake most people make, they start cutting out foods. They have this diet that's like, I can eat lettuce and pickles and pork. Or something crazy like that. I'm just saying it's not a complete diet. It's just like a few minimized things that they can eat, which we don't want to go that route. So instead of guessing forever, you want to identify patterns. So here's what you can do. What do you eat? When did the bloating start? Was it immediate or did it happen hours later? The timing matters, right? So you can just keep track of that. Make a note, like create your little log of that. Third, let's talk about constipation. This one gets overlooked all the time because a lot of people think it's normal to take 2 or 3 days to go to the bathroom. And no, it's not. All right. This one gets overlooked all the time. So you can still go to the bathroom every day and still be constipated. Keep that in mind. If your bowels are not fully emptying, gas gets trapped. Food waste sits longer, pressure builds. And what I mean by not fully emptying, if you're going to the bathroom and you're like, oh, it's just one little something about like that, you need the full length turd. Get it all out. Show your intestines moving like the S shape. It's got to have a lot going on there. But if you just got a little plop, that is not emptying your bowel. You're constipated. By the end of the day, your stomach feels round and tight and swollen. All of that is part of the constipation problem. Constipation prevention includes eating more fresh fiber. And I say fresh fiber first. Making sure we stay hydrated and we have plenty of liquids in our system. I tell people about our inner bath. And that's the first thing we do in the morning, hydrate ourselves. And then I tell people about movement because movement matters. And if you are moving, a lot of times you allow your body to eliminate because it goes through the process of moving. So you have that. And you don't want to ignore the urge to go. I mean, I know some kids do that when they're younger. They don't know when to go and they fight it, but it's not something to fight. So you don't want to ignore the urge to go. That messes up your system overall. So before blaming every food, ask yourself, am I actually eliminating well? Fourth, let's talk about stress. Now, if you're running away from a tiger, your body is not worrying about making a turd, okay? So it's the tiger or the turd. It's going to get away from the tiger every single time. Your gut and your brain are constantly communication. That is why stress can change appetite. Bowel habits, cramping and bloating, all that, the brain-gut connection. When you're stressed, your body is not prioritizing digestion. It's prioritizing survival, right? The tiger, not the turtle. You may eat the same meal in 2 different days. One day you digest it fine. The other day you bloated for 6 hours. Same food, different nervous system state. That could be the issue. The 5th thing, low stomach acid. A lot of people hear acid and assume less is better. But stomach acid is part of proper digestion. Low stomach acid can make it harder to digest food properly and may contribute to indigestion and bacteria overgrowth. That's something to think about because most people are pushing out all these antacids when they're talking about heartburn and indigestion. You gotta think about this. If you feel heavy after protein, burp a lot, feel food sitting in your stomach, or you get very full very quickly, this may be worth looking into. Now, one of the ways you can fix that is by eating fresh pineapple after your food. That will add enough stomach acid in there to kind of help churn things a little bit more. Fresh pineapple, not the kind in the can, the kind that you cut, okay? And then you want to eat the core with it. That's a whole thing. We'll talk about that later. But yes, fresh pineapple. All right, the 6th thing, we're going to talk about eating habits. So sometimes the issue is not just what you eat, it's how you eat. Eating too fast. Like I was saying before, people don't chew their food all the way. So that's a big issue. I recommend 49 chews. Drinking carbonated drinks, chewing gum, talking while eating, or eating huge meals increase swallowed air and pressure in the digestive tract. So go slow. Chew your food. Put the fork down between bites. Your stomach doesn't have teeth. You got to help it out. And the 7th thing, you're treating bloating like the problem instead of a symptom. It's telling you something. It's not the issue. It's alerting you. Bloating is not usually the root issue. It's a signal. It might be constipation. It might be stress. It might be food intolerance. It might be gut bacteria imbalance. It might be low stomach acid. It might be a combination of all of those. You need to understand your body and what your body's actually telling you. Here's where I would start. For the next week, track 3 things, okay? What you ate, how your stomach felt 2 to 6 hours later, and whether you've had a complete bowel movement that day. Keep all those things in mind. That alone can reveal a lot. If your bloating is persistent, painful, getting worse, or comes with symptoms like weight loss, blood and stool vomiting, or major bowel changes, go see your healthcare practitioner. You should not have to live every day feeling uncomfortable in your own body. Now, if it's something smaller, we don't have any of these major symptoms to deal with, and you just kind of want to know what's happening with my food, we do offer a food sensitivity test. Reach out to me. I coach a lot of clients, and we're helping them improve their system overall, working with the Synergy Slim program. It's Dr. J. Ware. I look forward to working with you.